Okay, all right. Are y'all excited to be here? I really do look forward to this every month. I just love getting together with all of your faces. So thank you for being here and taking time out of your night on a Monday night. We're going to have fun tonight. Okay, hopefully you're going to learn something new. That's my goal. Okay, all right, well, let's open in a word of prayer. Heavenly Father God, I thank you so much for this great night with these beautiful girls, and I thank you that you've brought them here safely. If there is anybody still traveling here tonight, Lord, I pray, God, that you would bless their travels and get them here so that we can just have a great time with them. Lord, I pray that this night would be all about you and that we would bring you glory through all that we do as jewelry ladies, Lord, that we would be reminded that you are in the center of our lives and in the center of our business, in the center of this training, Lord. I thank you for the friendships that we have because we are jewelry ladies all together. And we pray this in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Amen. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to have some fun. I want you to use, my tickets, Dave. Where are my tickets?
Right next to you.
Where? Next to me.
In that bag.
Okay. All right. We're going to have to hand out some tickets because I know we always have a good giveaway. Okay, so I'm excited about that. All right, so let's start with some recognition. So I want you to stand up if you love Premier Jewelry. That should be everybody in the room. Right?
It might be a little slow getting up, but I get it.
Okay, all right, keep standing if you have a jeweler number. Keep standing up if you have a jeweler number. That means you're an official jewelry lady. You can clap for that. Y'all get your clap. All right. I want you to keep standing if you did one jewelry show in the month of August. One jewelry show in the month of August.
Boy, that got rid of a lot.
That's because we have a lot of new people back there. Y'all be excited about some new people. Okay. Keep standing if you did 2 jewelry shows in the month of August. 3 in the month of August. Wow. If you did 4 in the month of August. Woohoo! Okay, Brooke, how many did you do? 6. 6! How many did you do? 5! That's awesome! Way to go, girl. Okay, all right. Now I want you to stand up if the show that you had, let's just one show, was over $100. Anybody have a show over $100 last month? Okay. All right. Keep standing if you had a show that was over $400 last month. Keep standing up. Woo! Y'all gotta know. Y'all gotta check your activity report now. I gotta teach you how to read it. You do.
It's right here.
Okay. Michelle will help out. Okay. Keep standing if you had a jewelry show that was over $500. If you had one that was over $800, keep standing. Woo! Oh, okay, Kim. What was your highest jewelry show in the month of August?
1,700.
Way to go, girl. We are so proud of you. Okay, now we're going to look at your total retail in the whole month, okay? So if your total retail in the whole month was $500 or more, y'all stand on up. Way to go, girls. Okay, if your total retail was $1,000 or more, keep standing. Are you looking at yours, Andrew? Yours was.
Okay.
Okay, keep standing if your total retail was $1,500 or more. Yours. Okay, keep standing if it was $2,000 or more. Wow. Okay. $2,700. $2,700. Way to go. What was Brooks?
2,057.
2,057. And Tim?
3,400.
3,400. And listen, that was Kim's very first month as a jewelry lady. She had her training show in August. So talk about, if y'all need to know how to work your jewelry business, you don't need me, just ask Kim. We're so glad. Okay, did anybody sponsor in the month of August? Anybody sponsor in the month of August? Way to go.
Or you were July.
July.
You were July, yeah.
Just waited for her training show.
Yeah, I was like, when was it?
I know. I think I did. Adrian, yeah, where is she? That's still the stomach bug. Yeah, we don't want anybody with stomach bug now. They can stay home, right? We'll see you next month for sure. Okay, if you're a brand new jeweler, I want you to stand on up. Okay, and you get to come to the front. Yay, y'all come to the front. Okay, I got some brand new jewelers. Y'all come up to the front. Let me move this out of y'all's way. Okay. Yeah, here y'all can come sit on this side of me. Okay, I'm gonna have them introduce themselves so y'all can get to know the new jewelers in the room. So I want you to share your name, who your premier mom is, and what you're most excited about.
Okay. So, I'm the other Nicole. I was signed up under, or Nicole Lacoste is my premier mom.
Nicole and Nicole.
And what I'm mostly excited about is just getting to hang out with all you lovely ladies.
And you've probably seen Nicole before because she's been here the last like 3 months. And then just finally decided to sign up. So we're so glad to have her.
I'm finally official.
Okay.
I am Cheryl Pierce, and Danielle is my premier mom. And I am most excited about having my training show tomorrow.
We're excited to have her.
Alright, I'm Jenny Nicholas. Abby is my mom. And I am most excited about so much cute jewelry I can't stop. This is what I called, what did I decide I call it? Oh yeah, I call this Sea Chick. So, you like that?
Yeah, so if you want to know how to do Sea Chick later, see Jenny, and she'll teach you how.
I guess that's my favorite thing, new combination.
Yes, new combinations. So next month, Jenny will give us a whole bunch of new combinations.
That's right.
I'm Teresa Reeves, and this is my mom, Danielle, and I'm most excited about my first party coming up on the 29th.
Thank you for being here. Okay, all right. Isn't that awesome to have so many new jewelers? Yes. Yes. Okay, now I want you to stand up if you're a guest. If you're a guest in the room, stand up. Y'all clap for them. And y'all make sure to go talk to them tonight. Tell them how much you love Premier, why they would be so great. Because next month we want you guys up here so we can introduce you as new jewelry ladies, okay? Okay, all right. Y'all have this seat. Here, let me give guests some tickets too. Because y'all can win.
You?
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, all right, moving on. I have one more recognition that I want to share with y'all. Because who's excited about Canada? Woo! Yeah? There's 2 Canada Dries left over from last month's training over there, so if you are really... the rest of Michelle's going to Canada a lot. She drank the rest of them. But there are 2 more. And for those of you that are brand new in the room and you're wondering, what is Canada? What is she talking about? Premier does a designer trip every year. And it's always someplace new. So this year it's to Canada. Last year, where did we go? On a cruise. And the year before that, we went to Disney World. So there's always something fun. So the Canada trip, the designer trip is in May. There's actually 2 different trips. And so you get to pick. So you can go to Vancouver or you can go to Quebec City. Who wants to go to Vancouver? Oh, just a couple of you. Who wants to go to Quebec City? Yeah. I know, that's where I want to go to. Okay, and how do you get there? You're wondering, like, okay, well, how do you go on this Canada trip? You have to first be a designer. That means you have to have 7 people in your first level. So you have to have sponsored 7 people, have 7 Premier daughters before the trip. And then you also qualify by points. So behind Dave over there, after he's done taking photographs of us, he'll move. And you can see Michelle's Canada leaf. Can y'all see that over there? Yep. Y'all see Michelle's Canada leaf? Okay, so we gave those out last month at training, and I meant to email them out to you. If somebody can remind me, I will. Oh, I have more. Oh, good. I have more down here. I can send one home with you if you want. So just remind me afterwards. And you can fill in your points. So when you do jewelry shows, you get points. And when you sign people up, you get points. So when you're just working your regular business, having jewelry shows and telling people about the business, you earn points. So I wanted to tell you our top 5 point earners. already who have lots of great points. Now, a couple of these girls you won't know because they live in Gainesville, Florida, and so you don't get to see them all the time. So our top 3-point earners live in Gainesville, but our second 2-point earners are in this room. Do y'all want to know who they are?
Yes.
Okay, our number 4-point earner, she's actually not in the room, but she's watching, and she's typically here via Skype. So y'all cheer for Shannon Jones. She has 2,793 points already in the first month. So way to go, Shannon. We're so proud of you. Okay, I actually put 6 on here. Okay, the number 5 person is also in this room. Y'all want to know who she is?
Yeah.
Okay, her name is Kimberly Vandiver. And she has 2,544 points to go towards the cruise already. And then our number 6th person is also sitting in the room. Do y'all know who she is? Mm-hmm. Her name is Dawn Bowden. And she has 2,150 points already for the cruise. So we're so proud of you guys. That is awesome. Y'all are rocking it. Okay, let's do some calendar catch up. So y'all pull out your calendar if you've got one. If you don't, you can pull out a note sheet and you can write this down. Or your phone, if that's how you work, on your calendar. Okay, who can tell me, oh, I need to give some extra tickets to my point people. I'll need some extra tickets. Who can tell me, what do we do on the 3rd Monday of every month? Training. Y'all are so smart. Way to go. And you're all here, so awesome. Next month's training is on October the 20th. And Lacey and Jonathan Bassford will be here. And that's my Premier Mama from Gainesville, Florida. And she'll be here, her and Jonathan, to do training. And so I'm so excited because this is actually, they've been up here visiting. They actually come once a year, but typically they just come to hang out with me. But this year I said, girl, you got to come for training. And so she'll be here.
And you.
I'm friends with Jonathan.
Well, yeah, and they hang out with me. That's true. They are like our best friends in the world. But yes, so we're excited to have them come, and y'all should be excited too. So make sure you're here next month. Bring a friend with you who's maybe thinking about Premier, and we're going to have a fun time. Lacey's like 100 times funner than me. So you're going to have a lot of fun. Okay. What do we do on the 4th Monday? Anybody know?
Fun to
Share. Fun to Share. And that is next Monday. And how do you come to Fun to Share?
You bring a friend.
You bring a friend. Look, Jenny's a brand new jeweler. Look how smart she is back there. Okay, all right, bring a friend. Does anybody know they're coming to Fun to Share next week with a friend? Oh, look at my new jeweler already coming. I saw some hands raised for that. Okay, all right. Okay, new jeweler training. If you got my email, I sent out an email probably about a week and a half ago. We've done some changes. So we used to do new jeweler training on the first Monday of the month, and we kind of kept all these Mondays rolling, which was great. But if you have been to new jeweler training on a Monday night at my house, you were probably there until 10, 11 o'clock, and you're exhausted, and I was too. And so we decided we would try it out on a Saturday. And a lot of us in this room were there on Saturday, and I thought it was awesome. We ate breakfast, a lot of really, really yummy breakfast, and we got to spend the morning hanging out together, and I think everyone was so much more alert. We had coffee. It was just really such a sweet time. So I'm excited about that. So the next new jeweler training, we're going to start doing it every other month, is on November the 1st, okay? And it'll be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And if you are not a new jeweler, but you're like, well, I want to see what you do, we've kind of revamped it a little bit. It's not exactly the same anymore as those who have been through it before. So if you feel like you might want a good refresher or just kind of want to check it out, please come. You don't necessarily have to be a new jeweler, but it is for the new jewelers to train them and equip them. So plug that in your calendar because we won't do it again until January. And we do require that you have a training show before you come. And so that way you already know what a jewelry show looks like. You've done one. My hope is that you've even done some on your own before you come to new jeweler training. So that way it can be a great way for you just to kind of refresh and kind of think about what you've been doing. Oh, I've been forgetting this, or oh, I've been doing that correctly, or just to kind of get some good feedback. So I'm really excited about it. Okay, Jewel School, which of course does not happen here. It's here. Happens in Gainesville, but it is only 6.5 hours away should you want to carpool with some girls and drive down to Jewel School. It's on October the 25th. And Linda Jones and Gail Foster will be there, who are executive directors in Premier, who are awesome. They have lots of great tips and training to give us. And so that is there. And you can register for that if you decide to go. You can go to premierrockstars.net, which is our family website. The password's Rockstars to log in. And you can click on the Jewel School ticket, and you can purchase a Jewel School ticket if you are interested in going. Okay? Then the last thing I want to give you, and it's not until March, but I want you to be thinking about it, on regular training in March, so the third Monday in March, which is March 16th, thank you, Bob Bolander is coming, okay? So if y'all been in Premier for a while, you know who Bob Bolander is, more than likely. He is the vice president of marketing, redheaded guy, used to be a pastor, awesome, just down to earth, phenomenal guy, and he's coming out from the home office to do training for us. And we will do a special designer dinner with him before training. So it kind of works hand in hand with the Canada trip, because if you're already working towards Canada, wanting to be a designer by Canada, I think the cutoff for that is February. And so there you would already reach designer for Canada, and then in March you'd be able to come to designer dinner with Bob. Okay? All right, y'all excited about all that? Yes. Woo! All right, well, we are going to kick the night off tonight with a jeweler testimony, okay? Because I feel like, I know for me, when I got into Premier, it changed my life in so many different ways that I was not expecting. And I think it's so nice to hear from people in the room who have been doing Premier, whether it be for, a month or 6 months or a year or longer, and just hear what is it doing in their life. And I feel like it's always so encouraging and motivating to me. So we're going to hear tonight from Brooke Miller.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
I'm a little nervous. When Danielle asked me to speak tonight, my first thought was, no. I just get nervous, but then I thought, I do jewelry parties. I speak in front of ladies all the time. Why can I not come and speak in front of you? So, and that leads into my first point. Premier has helped me come out of my shell and gave me some confidence about speaking in front of women at my jewelry parties, because that's what we do. We share Premier. And so that's one thing that it's done for me. It's given me some confidence, and it's growing still. I started about 6 months ago in Premier. And the second thing that it has done for me is given me friends, which is awesome. My training show with Danielle, I formed a girls group, like a girls group from that group. So a few of us meet every month, just have a girls' night. It's the third Friday every month. And if I had not been in Premier, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have thought to do that. So I'm just excited about what it's doing in my life as far as giving me the confidence and the push to do more things, especially make a lot of friends. Another thing that it's done is I tend to be shy, and I still am kind of shy, but it's helping me to come out of my shell and talk to different ladies. And if any of you I know all of us have done some jewelry parties, and you can't be shy at a jewelry party. So that's one thing that it's helped me do. And the last thing that it's helped is my faith. Since I've been in Premier, my faith has grown so much, because I'm around all of you ladies that love the Lord and aren't afraid to shout it from the rooftop. So just being around you ladies has helped me with that. So thank you.
Didn't she do great?
Yeah.
So if I ask you, hey, can you give a jeweler testimony? Can y'all all do that? Yeah. I know you can. Okay, good. Well, my goal tonight was to help you guys hear from a couple different people. Throughout the month, I've just been listening. And so sometimes I will hear like some great ideas from other people. And so it doesn't matter if you've been in Premier for 1 day or 1 year or 10 years. You always have something that you can share that can affect other people and be a huge encouragement to them and good ideas to them. And so I've asked, there, I was like, weren't you sitting right there? I've asked Nicole, and Nicole is in her quick start right now. She's brand new in Premier, but she's been around for a while. She's been coming and hanging out with us and learning from us. And we were at new jeweler training the other day, and she happened to say something that I was like, that is a great idea. Can you train on that at training? And anytime I say that, people are always like, oh, train on it. I mean, I really just want you to share it. It's not even a big deal to stand up here. And so I've asked Nicole, she's going to share with you some tips. I actually titled this Ideas and Incentives for Generating Business, which I think is exactly what she's doing. So come on up, Nicole. Thank you. Sit in your spot. You're welcome.
Okay, so as Danielle said, I am a new jeweler. I officially signed up August 22nd. Or no, that was my jewelry show. My training show. I was get that confused. But I left here one night and I signed up. So last training. So I am in my quick start, and it's really important for me to reach that goal because I really want the training and the $200 bonus. So
Isn't it funny what we'll do for a charm?
And, you know, more jewelry on my table is always better. So I was kind of thinking to myself, like, because a lot of my friends already agreed to have parties, but they don't, well, in my circle, we've all already had like 7 parties apiece. Like, seriously. So we're very much Premier partied out. And so I was like, well, how do I get these girls who have already been to parties or had parties, like, how do I get them excited to now help me in my business and my venture? And so I was playing around on the incentive site, which is awesome, and I found some of the travel jewelry totes, and I decided that each hostess who would book with me, I'm going to give them one. They get to choose whichever one they want, and I bought them one of the Premier bracelets, one of the charm bracelets. So that's how I'm going to get them started, and they get the free jewelry. And then the kickoff was whoever sells the most within my quick start is going to get a Michael Kors wristlet and a Michael Kors lip balm and Michael Kors nail polish. But I work at Macy's, so I get a discount.
Yeah, don't be thinking y'all gotta all go buy Michael Kors.
Yeah, so I mean, I got a very nice discount. So I was like, every lady loves Michael Kors, so it's to help me, help them, help me.
So you're doing it for Quick Start 12?
I haven't thought that far.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just going to get better and better.
Yeah.
I kind of have to now.
Yeah.
I kind of have myself. But yeah, that's just, I mean, there's a lot of great options on the incentives page. And you can be creative. I know I heard some people talking about giving away cash or, I guess depending on the seasons, you know. But I mean, the sky's the limit. And there's no wrong incentive, I don't feel.
No, absolutely.
And so that's my incentive speech.
Good. Yeah, she just happened to throw that out there at New Jeweler Training, and I just thought, hey, that's really great. I think you should share that because sometimes we don't think. You know, we think, well, you know, Premier's given us Quick Start, and that's a great goal, and we should work towards that, and we should. But a lot of the time, if we get a cancellation or we get to book 6, then we sometimes start thinking, well, 6 is just fine. I don't have to make Quick Start. It's not a big deal. And we sell ourselves short. And so I really liked her idea of, well, why don't I tell all of my hostesses, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm working towards Quick Start. And by the way, if you book within Quick Start, I'm going to put you in a drawing to win a wristlet. Now, you don't have to give that away. If you don't work at Macy's and get a super duper discount, don't feel like you need to go buy Michael Kors wristlet, okay? But I remember when I first got started and I was working towards a goal, I was working towards 25 Home Show Club, I told all of my hostesses, hey, if you will book a show for me in these next 120 days, that's what the qualification period was, if I get the 25 shows, then all of the 25 girls are going to go into a drawing, and I'm going to give you an extra $100 in free jewelry, and I'll call you at the end to let you know who won. And that really got people excited. And so many of you probably know that the Smiths and the Bassfords and the Hermans are actually running a promotion right now to help you win cash for Christmas or for new jewelry or to pay your light bill or whatever you want to do, because it's an incentive. And so, does anybody know about the contest that we're running, the Dash for Cash? Okay, who can tell me about it? Like, quiz you. I got tickets. Who can tell me about my own contest?
5 parties.
Okay, so if you hold 5 parties in how long?
A month.
And then
A month.
Counting period.
And then
Yes.
1,200.
And 1,200 CV.
Yes.
Which CV is just the cost of the jewelry. So so in the month of September, if you hold 5 shows, and those 5 shows are 1,200 CV or more, we're going to give you $25 cash. You do it again in October, there's another $25 cash. You do it again in November, there's another $25 cash. You do it again in December, there's another $25 cash that goes just to you. Now, if you sponsor somebody, what happens then?
You get another 25.
You get another 25 for every person you sponsor. And so, is there a bonus or something like that too?
If you do all 5 months, you get another 50.
Yeah, you do all 5 months in a row, you get another extra cash. So who's excited about winning some cash this month? That's right. Okay, so all you have to do is do some jewelry shows and tell some people about Premiere. And then do some more jewelry shows. And then tell some more people about Premiere. Then one more time, you're going to do some more jewelry shows and tell some people about Premiere. So easy. You guys got it. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about using red stamp and using pic collage. Are y'all familiar with all of that? Okay. I'm going to give you some examples. We're going to look at them together. Hold on. My technical difficulties. You may want to take some notes during this. Let's see here. See if I can get it going. Good. Isn't technology so cool? We can just see everything. Okay, all right, so we're going to talk a little bit about connecting with people. So connecting with your hostesses, connecting with your customers. We live in a technologically savvy world where texting is actually the #1 way that people would prefer to communicate. Over talking on the phone, even over like talking in person, people would rather text. It's kind of sad, but that's just the world that we live in. And sometimes it's easier. I know being a mom of 3, sometimes it is easier for me to send a quick text than it is to actually make a phone call. However, I still have to be careful because just the other day, my 4-year-old was walking around the room and I asked her to do something, and the response I got was, "Hold on, Mommy, I'm texting somebody." So we still have to be very careful that our children don't see us texting all the time. So maybe it would be better to talk on the phone. I don't know. But I do think that it's really easy to stay in contact with our hostesses through texting. And it's even more fun if we can send them something really cute versus just a word text, something that they can remember, and then something that they can even send out to their friends that are coming to their jewelry show, and you can use this for your customers as well. So we're going to talk about a system. I'm going to give you a 9-step system that you could incorporate with kind of your hostess coaching. So you can use this while you're hostess coaching, use it during the jewelry show, and use it after the fact, okay? So we're going to start with step 1, which step 1 is thanking them for booking a jewelry show. Okay, so you see right here, this is a little red stamp. It just says, "Thank you for hosting a Premier Design show. Because of people like you, it's my business succeeds." And so what I love is that these are already created. Dave, how do I make it not go all by itself?
Somewhere in the settings.
Maybe if I just open it. How do I make it bigger? See, I don't do technology very well. No? Okay, I have to do it as a slideshow, I guess.
And then push pause.
How do you pause?
Is there a pause on your keyboard?
Okay, well, we'll go really fast because it's a slideshow.
Or just go back every time.
Okay, all right, here's another one. Thank you for hosting a show with me. So these are already created images. I love this one. Thanks a million I so appreciate you. I can't wait to bring my jewelry over to you and your friends and play in it. It's going to be so much fun. Don't forget about the bonuses. And so it tells them about the 2 bonuses right there. I love this because I can just text this out as soon as I get home. I can sit down and I can just, all the 3 people that booked or the 1 person that booked or whoever booked a show, I can just go ahead and forward this out to her. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to create it. It's already been created for me. Here's another one that just thank you, and this one you do have to edit a little bit. Hi Stella, thanks for booking a jewelry show. Here's when it is. I can't wait to see you. Okay, so we're starting with thanking our hostess for booking a show. Okay, the next one you'll see right here is a save the date. And what I typically do is I'll just pull these up. I'm actually gonna give all of these to you so that you don't have to create them, okay? But this is a great save the date, and what I'll do is I'll open this in Pic Collage, so it's already saved this way. And if you open it in Pic Collage, you can expand it, make it fit the size of the Pic Collage, and then you can edit your own text. And so you can make it say whatever you'd like right there, and then just send it over to your hostess so she can forward that out as a save the date to her friends. Here's another one, save the date, and you can put some information on there and send that out to them. Here's another save the date.
There should be a pause if you move your mouse around.
I don't know how to pause it.
Right click. Okay.
That makes it go faster. Okay. Oh, this is so cute to do during the summer. Cutest pair of flip-flops wins a prize. That could be cute. In the winter, you could do the cutest pair of boots wins a prize.
That's a good idea.
That would be so cute, and just change it and put some boots on there. It's a bling thing, so then we get into, okay, so if you're following along with your notes, sorry, this is throwing me off that it keeps going. So number 1 is a thank you for booking a show, and number 2 is to save the date. So send them a thank you, then send them a save the date. Then number 3 is send them the invitation. And so here's an invitation right here. It's a bling thing, and it has some girls playing in jewelry and some, of course, the prizes that they get for being on time. Here's another version of it. It even has some of the premier jewelry up there. Let's have a fiesta, so different themes. Maybe you're doing like a fiesta theme. Maybe you're going to do a party with a purpose. Maybe you're doing a fundraiser. You want people to come for a fundraiser. Here's some with jewelry in it. So just a lot of great, this is good now that it's just scrolling through, just a lot of great invitation ideas that are already made, and you can go right ahead and just plug in your hostess's information and send it out, okay? Number 4 is gift certificates. So you could just text this to them randomly before the show. Hey, here's a $50 gift card that you're going to get redeemable at your jewelry show if 3 friends book another show. So it's just you're reminding them, hey, this is what's available to you. Here's another one. Don't forget. $50 gift card redeemable at your show when 3 of your friends and family have a jewelry party, okay? Want to take a sneak peek, and you can send them over to the jewelry catalog that you have if you have your own personal web page. You can send that to your hostess. She can then text that out to her friends. This is the one I use the most. I love this. I love that it's so bold. I love the bangles on it. I think it's easy text to read, and it has both of them on there. So I will send that to pretty much every hostess about a week before her jewelry show, just to remind her, hey, don't forget about these bonuses that are coming up. Okay, so it's a way that she is going to hear from you, and she's going to get a cute reminder. And I typically get responses back like, oh, that is so cute. I can't wait for our jewelry show. And so here's another one. Customers, if you wanted to do a customer special text, with $50 or more, receive a half price item. I would do with $75 or more, get a half price item. But that, okay, that's just in there randomly. Be a jewelry lady. If you wanted to send them, which they should know about the possibility of becoming a jewelry lady before their show, might I add. So just in case, they might want to sign up beforehand. Okay, then see you soon. These are just, so we did gift certificates, customer specials, number 5, and number 6, we're going to do a day before reminder. Okay, so the day before, you're going to send out a see you soon, or this one, I love, the best jewelry party ever is tomorrow, don't miss it. Okay, so she gets that, and then she can text that out to all of her friends, and it's got Premier's jewelry in the background, so they can see that. Another see you soon, I can't wait to see you. This one is bling and bunko night, so whatever. Okay, so then after the show is over, send her a thank you. So, you know, you can send a thank you to your hostess, send a thank you to your customers even. This one you can, again, open up and pick collage and add whatever text in that you want. Another thank you, it's because of people like you that my business succeeds. You are truly the heart of my business. Thank you. Maybe you want to send them a little gift card for their birthday. Again, here's a couple more that you can text out for being interested. Okay, then once the jewelry has shipped, that's number 8. Send out a hip hip hooray, your jewelry is on the way. So they know what to expect. Typically I forward them the email that says their jewelry's on the way, but you could go ahead and send them a cute picture text, and then they could just text it to their guests. Hey, the jewelry lady said that the jewelry's on the way. Okay, and so I like that one. It should arrive in just a few days. Please inspect all of your fabulous new accessories and let me know how much you love them. Remember, any exchanges must be done quickly. So you're reminding them of that as well. And it's already made for you, this cute little pic collage. You don't even have to spend the time creating it, which I love. This is Melissa Terrell, and so she's the one that came up with all of these cutesy little things. And so you can even put a picture of yourself on a red stamp and send that to them so they can remember who their great jewelry lady is. They'll never forget your face. If you wanted to remind them of those calls that we have those great little calls that people can call in to listen to the opportunity of Premiere. So maybe you'd like to send that to them so that they could call in and maybe hear about Premiere. This is another, you know, I think I used that last month at training. I sent that to y'all. She turned her cans into cans and her dreams into plans. Do some of you remember getting that text last month for training? Yes. I just took out that text at the bottom and texted that out to y'all instead. And then number 9, let me see if I can find them. Oh, those are some other good ones. Let me see if there's your jewelry is shipped. Some other thanks, put a picture of your family. But number 9, I have a thankful for you. So just sending that to your customers. So you're thanking your hostess for having her jewelry show, and then a thankful for you. You could text out to all of your customers so that they hear from you in a different way. A happy birthday text if you know when your hostess's birthdays are, and things like that. And then I can even use it for training. Hey y'all, training's coming up. Make sure you're there. Jewelry combos is a great one that you can text out to them too. So maybe they want to know all the ways they can wear some of the jewelry combinations, and so they've got some great little red stamp already created that you can text out to everybody. Okay, so if you're wondering how in the world am I going to get all of these, because I think I love red stamp pic collage and I know how to use them, but I think sometimes the hardest thing is deciding, you know, like the time to sit down and to create them and to send them out. And so I love this. There's so many of them. There's another hip hip hooray, your jewelry's on the way. Okay, I'm gonna.
I like the truck.
Which one?
The truck.
Oh, the truck, your jewelry's on the way. Yeah. Or maybe you're gonna do a sale and you want to text that out. Okay, then Rebecca did it. Sorry that it was a slideshow. I don't know about that. Okay, write this down. I want y'all to go to, on Facebook, go to Terrell Haven of Hope, or Terrell Haven of Hope, and Terrell is spelled Terrell. Okay, so if you type up in the search bar Terrell Haven of Hope, you will have to request for yourself to be added to the group, but it's an open group and anybody can be added to it. And this is where people are posting all of their pre-created pic collages and pre-created red stamps. And so I love this. There's one for today. The greatest jewelry show ever is today, so you can send them out a today one instead of a tomorrow one. But if you wanted to send them a tomorrow one, I think I already showed you that one. Didn't it? Gotta love technology. There we go. Thank you for hosting a show with me. Here's no one over here. This is another The Greatest Jewelry Party Ever is today. Don't miss it. And so I just text those to my hostesses, and then they can text them out to their friends. There's a lot of great ideas. There's the truck. Y'all see the pink truck up there? Your jewelry has shipped. But if you'll see, I mean, people are creating these things left and right. putting their pictures in them. Here's another, I mean, there's so many great things. Look, I'm so excited for your jewelry party.
Yes, that's the one I just said I love. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Yes. So there's a ton of stuff on here. A Bunko and bling if you were going to ever do any themed parties. But what I love is that they're already done, so I don't have to come up with them. Isn't that great? So great. So you can go on here and download them. I am also going to email to you. We have a Dropbox account, and that's where all of these are. So they're on my phone, because obviously you got to get them from your computer to your phone. So I'm going to text you the Dropbox link that has all the ones that I just showed you. And so if you want to open that up, you can download them individually, whichever ones you like, and save them onto your phone and use them from there, so that way you're not having to recreate the wheel. But isn't that great? So great. Did y'all know about, what you said? I know, they're fun, that's great. Did y'all know that on Premier's website, if you sign in and you go to my account and you go down to Media Gallery, they actually have pictures of a lot of the jewelry. Did you guys know that you can find those there? Okay, so you can always download those too and insert them into your own little pic collages or onto your business cards and things like that. Okay?
It only works though, I think, if you have a website.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it does?
Yes. You have a website, so you probably wouldn't know.
I would have no idea.
I tried to do it today. But you have to have the actual website to be able to do it.
To get the Media Gallery. I gotcha. That's okay. Just go on here and you get all the pictures you need. Okay? Right here on the Terrell's little Haven of Hope thing. Oh, look how fun that one is. Look at that little baby. Save the date from after marriage. Yes, lots of great information there. Okay. All right. Y'all have any questions about that? Do you think that makes it easier?
Yes.
Okay. I know, I do too. I do love pic collage. Okay, so Michelle is going to tell you how you can do even more with your pic collage. Are y'all ready to hear it from
Okay, first I want to give out a shout to Shannon, because she gave me, which is the same concept, but she texted me this yesterday and said she had collected like close to $400 in orders from this. And it's just that red stamp, today is the day, and I just put a little coupon on there so that, you only have this day, and I've already collected several orders. So if you're, trying to get CV for your, for Canada, this is a really good way to do that. So I've already sent this out to several, just, customers and friends and things like that. So, but I wanted to show y'all that, and thanks Shannon. But these I made, and I got this idea from Gigi. This is just a little coupon that I can have on hand. And this is actually red stamp that I just saved, and I emailed it to myself, and then just put them in a Word document, and then just printed them and laminated them. But it just says, "You're awesome. Take 50% off any piece of jewelry from the current catalog." And it has my website on there, and it has the access code, and you could do whatever, and you could have several 50%, several 30%, whatever. And I'll just take these when I'm, like, I went to the salon, I got my hair cut, and last week I took a coupon and a catalog, and I gave it to the lady that cut my hair. And so she ended up ordering, and she's going to have a little salon party later. So, just to have, so I was like, if you take this coupon and you purchase a piece of jewelry, all you have to do, only thing I'm going to ask you to do is just, if anybody comments on it, to tell them who your favorite jewelry lady is. And so she was like, oh, I can do that. So that's my plan. Anytime I go to the dentist or doctor or anything, just take a coupon and a catalog, and I think this will really mean a lot to somebody to actually get this in their hands. So. And then,
pass that around?
Yeah, sure.
Will you pass the other one around too? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Which
oh,
one?
was it?
It was on our phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
it
on
was.
my phone. I'll let you see it. Okay. Or I'll text it to you. And then I also wanted to show y'all, just as far as taking care or making sure you're being intentional with your hostesses. Have y'all ever played, I know I shared this with some of y'all before, but have you ever played, instead of the purse game version, the version where you call out a letter and they actually say a word that describes the hostess? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have been doing this at most all my parties, especially the bigger parties. I feel like it goes faster too, but it also makes the hostess feel really encouraged. And so what I do is I tell just some guest in the room just on the back of their guest survey, just to write down the words that are being said. And so you could secretly do that or say it in front of everybody so that people are like, oh, I gotta watch what I'm saying because she's gonna write it down. And then I go home and just make a little postcard of, this is actually from Christina's party that I met Ayana at, but and I just write down or type down the words in this card and just mail it to her as a thank you. So, and then she's able to see the words that people said about her.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So, but yeah, that's it.
Okay. Isn't that a great idea?
Yes.
Are y'all getting some good ideas tonight?
Yes.
Good. That's my intention. Do you want some good jewelry combination ideas?
Yes.
Woo! Okay, we're going to hear from Nicole Lacoste, and she's going to give us some good jewelry tips.
Okay.
All right.
I'm a teacher, and so I made everyone a handout. Basically, I have a student teacher, and I don't think I'm supposed to do this, but she has to teach 3 classes, and so I took the 3 classes today that I wasn't teaching to research fall fashion trends. And so I think I might get in trouble if people know that. But anyway,
This is on the internet. I'm just saying.
that's what I did in school today. So I looked at about 10 different fashion websites, and I found the top 10 colors for fall, the top trends for fall, and then I at the bottom put don't forget your game day accessories, because we all know we live in Alabama and game day is really important. So I'm just going to go through these colors really quickly. Basically what Pantone does is they look at the colors from Fashion Week, and they figure out which colors were used the most, and so that's how they determine the hot colors for fall. Aurora Red is just like a really bright red color. Radiant Orchid is almost like the color of your pants.
Like the carpet.
Exactly. Around that color. Royal Blue, y'all know what that is. Aluminum Silver. Misted Yellow is just like a muted mustard color. Mauve Mist is like a light mauve, kind of purpley pink. Sangria is almost like a fuchsia color is what they were showing that as. Bright Cobalt, y'all know what that is. Cognac is like, it's almost mauve but a little more brown in it. And then Cypress is like an olive green. And then you can look at the top trends. One of the things that was really prominent in all of them was the 60s are coming back. And so, I know, interesting, right? So, one of the combos that I kind of thought about, and I saw one thing. Can I get somebody up here to try this on? Okay, so if you take Indulgence and make it a little shorter and put it on like this, and then you take the bracelet from Crush and double take. Ooh. Which is really kind of funky and 60s mod.
Wow.
So there is our, I stole this part from Pinterest, but I added it to, or you could turn it around and put it on the chain part if you wanted to. But anyway, I just thought the geometric shapes and then the circle within a circle was very mod 60s. So
leave it double.
Yeah.
And do on both. I didn't either.
So you could do it with any of the bangles if you wanted to.
That's a clip that, yeah.
Yeah, the other
Oh,
side
maybe
of
it's
it's
I felt I'm so very proud of
bracelets
myself.
that go in that.
So you could do the same thing.
But I didn't.
And then a couple other, I was just going to show.
Another way.
Yeah, that was it with that one. And then I was just going to take one thing from each little box that I have there. So Bright Cobalt CC is the perfect color for one of the hot colors. And of course you have the earrings that match. I don't have those. But you have the earrings that are reversible because you can reverse it turquoise. But Bright Cobalt is in this year. And then since I'm an Auburn fan, and this also fits for Florida, so it's okay.
You'll get it.
So it works out. But with Indigo, I was thinking, and I don't have a lot, I don't wear red because I just don't wear a lot of red.
You're
But-
an Auburn fan.
Exactly.
We don't do that.
Exactly. But there are a lot of great jewelry ideas if you're an Alabama fan on there. But one thing I was thinking about, since with Indigo you can take off this enhancer, I was thinking, I love double take. I use it, show it all the time. But if you wanted to take this off so you could get your orange and blue, you could just add double tape right here as well, and now you have your orange and blue. If you're Florida or Auburn. So, all right. So that's all I have for you guys. But now you have your little fall trend sheet.
I think that was a huge takeaway, just the bangle over, like, that was so cool. Y'all gonna all do that now? The bangle is in your enhancer? I really like that. I would like an email like this.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, this would be cute to put in your lap board.
Yeah, that would be really cute. Yes, if you'll email it to me, I can forward it out to everybody.
Okay.
Yes, and then everybody can print it and talk all about your fall trends at your fashion show. Okay, all right. I was on the Drapers website today. I was looking for some. I always just love looking for new ideas from other people because I am not the idea guru and I cannot come up with everything. And so I was on the Drapers website today, which is a fabulous website. If you're interested in checking out the Drapers website, which the Drapers are the very first people who were ever in Premiere. Okay, so they've been in the longest. They're like the kids. Of, I mean, what do you call them? They're it. I don't know.
They're like Noah.
Yes. Their website is 4jewelersonly.com if
The
you're
number
interested
4.
in checking it out. Yeah, the number 4. And the password is SSAndy.
Who knows who SS Andy is?
Andy.
Andy
Horner.
yes.
Like get on the ship.
SSAndy. 4jewelersonly.com. And the password is SSAndy. And I got on there for some training ideas, but really I found just this great encouraging piece that Randy Draper had written a couple years ago, and I just thought it would be great to share with you guys. And so I'm just going to read it to you, and then we can kind of talk about it for a few minutes. But anyways, okay. So here's what it says. This is Randy Draper's writing, okay? He says, I have always loved chewing bazooka bubblegum. It's my favorite. I also enjoyed reading the silly comic strip inside the wrapper. Now they include your fortune, too. Really? They know my fortune? The fortune on one of my wrappers described a lot of people that I know in Premier Designs. It said, if at first you don't succeed, deny you were trying at all. Wow, what a sad way to look at life and business. I don't know very many people who have been successful without experiencing failure along the way. Failure is a natural part of life. Failure is the evidence that you are doing something. Failure is the stepping stone to success. Failure is a wonderful teacher. We learn more from failure than we ever do from success. Failure builds character. Failure is inevitable, but it is not final. Failure is an event, not a person. It's going to happen and you cannot avoid it, but please don't ever deny trying. I think we should rewrite this fortune and give it some real meaning and significance. I believe it should say, if at first you don't succeed, keep dreaming. Dreams are motivating. Dreams push us through the disappointments and the failures. Dreams are the fuel we need to get us up in the morning and to keep us going late into the night. Dreams challenge us and empower us. Dreams drive our behavior and inspire us with passion to succeed. What are you dreaming about in your life and in your Premier business? Has this economy squelched your dream? Have family members or friends told you you can't do it and you believed them? Have the difficulties of being in business for yourself doused out the fire within you? Failure is inevitable, but misery is optional. Keep dreaming. Dreams are the key to your success. God tells us to dream big, and He can do more. Ephesians 3:20 reminds us that God can do infinitely more than we can ever ask or imagine. Are you dreaming, or do you believe the lies that you can't do it? Are you dreaming, or are you listening to the naysayers who are uncomfortable because you are attempting to disrupt their comfort zone by expanding your comfort zone? Keep dreaming. Abraham Lincoln was defeated 26 times for various political offices before he was ever elected to be the President of the United States. I'm glad he didn't ever deny trying to get elected. I believe he kept dreaming. Walt Disney filed bankruptcy 3 times before he ever made it big with the mouse named Mickey. I'm glad he didn't deny ever trying to build a business. I believe he kept dreaming. Keep dreaming. Don't deny ever trying at all. Set a new goal and go to work. God honors the hard work. Working toward your dream is better than worrying, whining, griping, or denying that you ever tried. You can achieve it if you believe that you can do it. Henry Ford said, if you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. Dream it, believe it, and then decide that you can and will do it. Make your dream so big that only God can do it. Stephen Furtick says, if your dream is not intimidating you, it's probably insulting to God. God doesn't want credit for what we can do. He wants to bless your life and your business and help you to accomplish greater things than you can ever think or imagine. If at first you don't succeed, keep dreaming. Success is just around the corner. If you just don't quit dreaming and give up. God created you for greatness. Andy Horner always reminds us that God did not take time to make a nobody. And it's so true. There's never been a better time in America to offer the hope that we have to others. They need it and we've got it to share. So keep dreaming. I cannot promise you a fortune in your premier business, but I can encourage you that God rewards hard work in life, and I believe in Premier too. Your success quite possibly is one more phone call, one more jewelry show, or one more prospect away. Keep dreaming and keep working. I cannot wait to see your dreams come true. Isn't that so good? I like almost teared up reading that today. Just because I think so often we do get down on ourselves, you know. And I was telling the girls that New Jeweler Training on Saturday that we're going to have valleys in Premier and we're going to have mountaintops in Premier, and that you can't live on the mountaintop. And so I was asking the girls on Saturday, I said, like, what does it look like when you're on a mountaintop? Does anybody know? What does it look like? This is interaction, so y'all have to answer. It looks beautiful as you look out, right? It's so pretty. You can see the hills, and you can see down in the bottom, and you can see the houses and the development and all that's going on. But what are you standing on when you're standing on top of a mountain? You're standing on rocks. You're standing on dirt. Are you ever standing on anything that's growing or lush? No, because it's so high that nothing can grow there, right? But if you go down into the valley, what is it like down there? It's lush, it's green, flowers can grow, things can grow, and that's where growth happens. So even though the mountaintop is so beautiful, and we'd love to just stay up there forever and always be on the mountaintop because it's just so pretty, but we can't grow up there. And so we have to go down into the valley, and we have to experience tough and difficult times because that's where growth happens. That's where we get better at what we do. But we can't stay down there either, right? Because we don't always want to stay in the valley. We want to climb back up the mountain and enjoy the top. But then we want to go back down into the valley and grow some more, and then climb back up and enjoy. And it's a never-ending cycle, but it is a fun one to be on. So I would encourage you, if you had an awesome month in August, and now September just isn't looking so hot, don't get down on yourself. Maybe God's just going to grow you in this season, and you'll be back up on the mountaintop next time. But enjoy the growth while you're down in the valley, enjoying the growth, because there's something great about both parts. Y'all got that? That's good. Good. Okay, well, we are actually ending training a little bit early tonight because we have a surprise. Do y'all know what kind of surprise we're having tonight?
What kind of surprise is it?
Ooh, I don't know. I'll give a ticket to somebody who can tell me what kind of surprise we're having tonight.
Baby shower.
A baby shower!
Maybe bring Natalie up and pray over her, and then you can do your baby shower.
Look at these two beautiful twin girls that are in the belly. So precious. I was so hoping they were going to stay in there until
They'll be in there hopefully 2 more weeks.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, well, I think I would like for all of us to just, I'm going to have Natalie sit in the middle, and I'm just going to start by letting us all kind of stand around her and pray over her. And then Dawn made you some fabulous cupcakes. Oh, yay! So she's going up to get those, and then we have some presents for you. Okay. All right. I'll open us in prayer, and I would love if any of y'all feel comfortable just praying over her. Anybody that just wants to say a couple of words, even if you don't know her, you can still pray a blessing over her. And then will you close us at the end? Okay. All right. Heavenly Father God, I thank you so much for Natalie, and I thank you that we have the amazing ability just to be with her in this time and to have watched her grow and these babies grow. And Lord, we are so excited for what you have in store for Natalie and for Joey and for their children and for these two sweet little girls who are it's almost time for them to come into the world, Lord. And I just pray your protection over them as they enter this world. I pray for Natalie's birth plan, that it will go just as she is praying for and hoping for, Lord. And we know that you are in the middle of all of that. And you know their birthdays, and you know their names, and you have called them for such a time as this, and you've given them great purpose and passions in their lives. And we cannot wait to watch them grow. Lord, I thank you for this amazing group of ladies that can be around her. I love this family that we have in Premier, that we can celebrate life together, that we can pray for one another and be there for each other and truly care about one another. And I thank you that all of that can happen through a silly thing called jewelry. And I thank you, Lord, for Natalie, and I pray the biggest, most precious blessing over her from the top